And Bertel immediately down the track and hitting through the offside. So two poor pieces of cricket there for USA. Firstly from Mayank Patel, the keeper. He hasn't been able to lay a glove.
12 of 19 now, Bertel. Both the batsmen now have decided this is the over.
Almost an action replay from a different...
Deep Gord and Naseem Khushi in the middle when they decided this is the over to reduce.
There it is. Just dismissive, isn't it? Down the track, it's going to be the first maximum, the shortest side of the ground. Elmore Hutchinson takes a look at him because he can't believe how audacious a stroke this is. Just in the track, into the hitting arc and powered out of the ground. 6 runs. 8 of runs is coming from, with the exception of him. Down the track, hit down, straight down the ground. Kyle Phillips very, very wide at mid-on, so going to be rewarded with a boundary. Bertel continues to prosper. That's a glorious shot. It's going to go almost all the way for 6. Just one bounce in front of the rope and 4. Really powerful strike from Bertel. Paul, but I consider myself a Nepalese Canadian now. Half a chance, and it's bowled him, I think. That's what Mayank Patel has said, and muted celebrations. It's cannoned off the bat.
Protection in the deep. Give me a wicket. That's what Gore does. Nice drift. Pulled him towards leg, and the ball just kisses outside.
Hit in the air and taken. Kareem Gore. Unbelievable. That's his second stunning catch of the day. This one may be even better than the first. Third wicket, and purely due to the brilliance of this man, Kareem Gore in the field. He's been involved in all 3 wickets, 2 catches and 1 with the ball. That's as good as you'll see.
Magic.
4 big misses, 4 players who weren't available for selection. Down the track, heaved towards long on, and it's Dominic Rickey on as a sub-fielder. He took a brilliant catch that long on yesterday off the left-handed Zishan Maksoudi. The wicket of Binod Bandari. I'm not sure what Mayank Patel said to Kenjige, but he's taken a wicket the next ball. He's going to claim that it's worked. Look at this, another good catch. Low to his right, diving through the air. The sunglasses may have fallen off, but the ball didn't. 31, what's going to happen? It's the big shot, and he's got it away. He's taken the risk. That's what he had to do. The pressure was rising. Not huge cheers.
Constant changing of...
Big shot. Big shot down the ground. He's got it into the hitting arc. It cannons in to the construction site. Hopefully no damage done. None of the work. But finally Gulshan Jah, after a real battle, gets one where he wanted it. It's not particularly pretty on the eye, but it's mighty effective. It thuds in.
His skills, took his cricket very seriously.
Another edge and another one wide of slip. This is turning into calamitous stuff from USA. Wherever the slip is placed. Mala's on the verge of a half century, but Jazz just really struggled to get going. Hits that straight towards Elmore Hutchinson, who never get going. A few edges that fell short of slip. And the experiment with the youngster in up at number 6. Hit into the sky, out towards the point fielder, Kareem Gore. He's taken 2 worldies. Now made 7 in 5 innings. I think it was the cutter. It surprised him. And I think Mala is not going to want to...
Definitely.
And that's going to be 50 for Gyanendra Mala. We haven't heard the Nepal fans in the game too much today, but a third one-day international 50 for Gyanendra Mala. Just a little raise of the bat, no more. He knows it is his job. Perhaps conscious of the fact that his other batters have been struggling for form a bit, and that's going to go high in the sky towards Elmore Hutchinson, who nestles under it. The American fielding's been...
We could get... Just not really sure what the thinking is. Whether it's the pressure of the low scoring at the other end getting to them, and the feeling that they've got to have a dart, but it's nearly slipped.
Significantly greener. He put some water on it, he let the grass grow. have to remember is
That's a really good shot.
shuffles that into the leg side. He's going to get rewarded with a boundary, the first boundary in a long time for boundaries, unless Mallet takes them on down the ground. It's going to go out to Kenjige, and would you believe it, of all people, Gyanendra Mallet out. The Nepal captain, what do we know? It was the right decision, and he's got the big wicket.
Another solid catch. Just about.
Hit into the sky, and it's going to go down to third man and be taken. You just felt that was coming from the way Lamachani was on his international debut. From in, he could have had a fourth as well, but the short ball, that natural length, it's just proved a bit too much for Sandeep Lamachani, as we see more and more often in international cricket. Third man is a wicket in the day because he didn't focus on the fact they'd lost. He focused on the fact that in the second half of the game his side were outstanding, and they really were. If only they could have got Netravalkar leading from the front again, and Gore and Kenjige will be pleased with their efforts as well. Tight stuff from Stephen Taylor, but the canoe ball in hand. Good stop in the covers from the youngster at Rohit Powell. Andrew Leonard here with you again. Hit into the sky. Going to be the first runs, and the first runs in the shape of a boundary. Remember, it was Sampal Kami who was smashed everywhere by Jatin.
Single-handedly risen the bar.
Pick-up shot into the night sky. Going to soar over the head and not quite out of the ground. It was more of a top edge from Stephen Taylor, but two shelf down at just a pick-up pull shot with that Caribbean flair from Stephen Taylor. Goes into the night sky. Another great ball follow. Goes all the way for 6.
Or will he bring slip into play right away?
Starts with a googly, thuds into the pad and given. I think Madani's going to feel very hard done by here. That's turned sharply.
Rewarded for Nepal, and Lamachani has struck.
He certainly didn't pick at Madani, and
By jumping down the track.
Googly again, big swing and a miss, and it's bowled him. Not sure what Kareem Agor is thinking coming down the track like that, and all of a sudden they've only got tried coming, or it's another googly, doesn't get to the pitch of it, cuts him in half, and it's just hit down the ground. That is a very, very special stroke from Stephen Taylor. It's no more than a push really, and it is completely silenced where it went. He hasn't tried to hit this, and he's got it down the ground for 6.
Just checked, he doesn't have a full flourish and he doesn't need them. Gulshan Shah, how is he going to respond to that one?
More runs, 6 followed by a 4, and for USA, I think
To guide them in this front chase. Oh, that was close.
inside edge, yeah, fortune this time. Well bowled by Gulshan Shah, but the power that Taylor possesses means that
In the first 10.
oh, glorious from Stephen Taylor. When he's good, he is world-class first wicket. So, the introduction of Sushan Bharti, spin from both ends, but Taylor greets him with a smash through the offside. It was aerial for just a moment. He's going to keep going on the attack, and crisp footwork, powerful striking. He gets it away for 4, straight down the ground. Good batting this from Taylor. Papua New Guinea. It was on the second ground here. As Taylor gets that away to bring up his 50. It's been a really good knock. Loud cheers from the American Bents. Below us, his third one-day international 50. Just a small raise of the bat. No great celebrations. It's
The 3-dot balls. Sushan Bharti.
It's a lovely shot, using the depth of his crease. That's it right out of the coaching manual, and despite the outfield being slow and the speed
For the 3-dot deliveries before this as well. Calculated risk.
going to be back-to-back boundaries. Don't think it was ever a chance. As Bharti's been
These are little moments where Nepal would feel need to go their way.
slower through the air, back down the ground and wide of Kushal Bertel. 4-4-4 and a tap. Nepal 14-man squad. He's actually going to be bowling. Looks like a few little leg breaks, doesn't it? Stephen Taylor doesn't mind what it is because he's going to dispatch it over the offside for 4 more. Little sliders. Look like leggies, but no turn at all. And Taylor's going to smash him down the ground for 6 more. This game is going to end in a hurry if Nepal keep bowling the way they are. They have not been able to distant length. It's been a tame effort with the exception of Lamachani. Smashed down the ground. That's the power Taylor possesses. Of Bertel. Runs continuing to flow. Taylor moves into the 80s. With the exception of that drop chance at long on, he's looked absolutely from the ground behind us against PNG. He's going to go past that, is he? He is indeed. 4 more. Cammy again. He's rapid, but he can't get across. And this is like, they do have work to do to be consistent. As Taylor chips it. And that's going to give more cheer to the Nepal fans. A big cheer in the crowd. Karen Casey has struck. It's been
absolutely distraught for him. Yeah, bounced a bit and it hit higher up the bat than he was anticipating.
And a gully in place. And edged and taken. Unbelievable. He's got 2 and 2, Karen Casey. The change of batting order doesn't work for you.
Up there. Jeez, and that's nearly fallen out of it.
Pulled into the deep. He's got it over the head of deep square leg. He's out. Malhotra doesn't care. He's been dropped once in the same position. It's the bigger boundary.
It's just doesn't he off his bat. Oh dear. That's gone flat.
For him, in fact. This is hit into the sky. That is huge. That's going to go the biggest of the day by a distance. Malhotra is not going to be daunted by the
in the middle on the next field. That huge.
Look at this. What a ball tracking effort that is. It's back in 2020. Going to be more runs and the pull shot much more control. That's a good shot. There's no risk in that. Not hitting the air. Everest Premier League a couple of years ago, and that's a brilliant shot into the leg side. It's going to have the pace to trickle into the rope, and Patel, who's been very, very cautious, is now so far in international cricket. Is he going to have another one? He's not, because Malhotra has taken on the long on fielder. I don't think he's got that even close to the middle.
Gone over the. There's such power.
Curious to watch. Yeah, that might run away, and it does. 2 more required for USA. The slip will watch it sail, and the ball will kiss the rope with which USA would celebrate. Much awaited victory for United States of America in ICC CWC League 2, supported by Dream 11. Stephen Taylor up top, 92 of 63. He set things up beautifully. Did get an opportunity, did get a live, but made the most of it. All right, Sompal Kami in 6 overs wasn't effective. He hasn't been effective off late. But that's the upshot of the game. Nepal 174 all out. Couldn't bat.